Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Thursday, my droids. Let's read some comics. What's up, Zach, Ro, Mr. Napcakes? Glad you guys got here. Yeah, I was not able to do the comic stream last night. Something came up, so we're making it up for it today. 3 comics came out yesterday, right? We had Darth Vader issue number 40, which sits here before us. And then there were 2 High Republic releases as well. High Republic issue number 1 and Shadows of Starlight number 2. I'm not going to read those today. I'm going to read them in their own High Republic stream that's coming up. There'll be more information about that later. But today, we're reading Darth Vader issue number 40, part of the Dark Droids crossover. Very much looking forward to this. Look at this gorgeous cover art, first of all. Vader marching through, seemingly with an army of droids, both at his back and also in front of him being destroyed. So it's like, there's good and bad droids in this war? That doesn't track, no. Droids are all susceptible to the Scourge at this point. If you have droids in your forces, chances are they're more of a liability than anything else. And Vader himself, more machine than man. You know, we're going to see how this stacks up. That's right, Napcakes. We're going to be doing some High Republic streaming. It's going to be great. We'll be doing that in the next few days here. Zach, Vader always has a droid problem, man. He has the worst luck when it comes to dealing with droids. And yeah, Napcakes, I'm a big fan of purple myself. Like, I always choose the purple lightsabers when I can in games. It's a great color. It really pops, and you're right. I love how much of it we're getting recently, especially with the color scheme of the Scourge itself, but also just in the art and the backgrounds. Like, look at this atmosphere here. It's great. All right, let's get into this, shall we? The Master's Trial. In an attempt to end Darth Vader once and for all, Mas Amedda ordered the Executor destroyed under the ruse of containing the droid Scourge overtaking the ship. However, Vader and his droids escaped to the planet Mustafar. Upon arriving on Mustafar, Zed was overtaken by the Scourge and led an attack on Vader with a scourged Octoptara droid. God, I can never say that word. Vader cut his way through the compromised droids and is now ready to face down those who tested and doubted him. Written by Greg Pak, art by Raphael Ienko. Let's go. That's how we know we're in for a good time. Coruscant. Prepare your droids for inspection, Captain. Oh, this is cool. It's like a floating depot. You got shuttles arriving and landing and taking off again. You got control towers on either side. On the underneath looks like an incorporation of like Star Destroyer technology, like mixed in with something new. It's a cool design. Come on, Trooper. We don't have time for this. All our codes are in order. You're going to make time. We've gotten scattered reports of droids being infected with some kind of override that makes them attack their owners. What? And there are more droids concentrated on Coruscant than anywhere else in the galaxy. I don't think anyone wants to think about what would happen if that many droids went on a murder spree. This is a fantastic panel. Man, Raphael Ienko just coming out of the door swinging here. Beautiful. So no one gets through without a confirmed clean scan. Hey, stop that ship! Sure, no one gets through. Except Lord Vader. What the? Oh my god, yes! Stop that ship! Good luck. The Imperial Palace. Sub-Administrator Moore, you seem unwell. The Force Wave has returned. Ah, yes. You're just sensitive enough to the Force to be nearly swept away by this disturbance, if you are unable to bear it. Perhaps it is time to relieve you of your burdens. Your Eminence. Oh, it's Mas Amedda. Your Eminence. Grand Vizier. Please forgive the intrusion, but Lord Vader is approaching. Ah, so he is. You can just feel his presence. This is a great panel, too, actually. Look at this. His little clasp right here on his robe. See if you can see it clearly up here. Yeah, this right here. So it's on the Hasbro action figure, right? I had it as a kid. And it actually contains a Sith insignia, right? It has a symbol on the clasp. I didn't know that, and as a kid, my first exposure to that part of the costume detail was the action figure, and I thought it was like a little fancy bow tie. And I always thought that was really funny, that Palpatine was like this evil wizard with a bow tie. And later I find out it's actually like a ceremonial Sith clasp, but in my head, every time I see it now, I'm like, haha, bow tie.
Ah, so he is. The Force Wave has made Lord Vader vulnerable. Was this not your great opportunity to deal with him, Grand Vizier? He is still strong, and you are still weak. Shoot him down.
Oh, whoops, that's not Palpatine. Shoot him down! He's directly over the city center.
Do it!
Oh, God, it's a hit! Also, fantastic. We got a Palpatine do it in this issue. Oh, man. Happy day.
Do it!
Or it's a TIE fighter, so... Holy shit, he crashed right into the room! What? Oh, Vader, you madman.
I have passed every test, Master. Now I will test you.
Palpatine just standing there, entirely unconcerned. Look at him, he's just...
Scrap! Yes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Sly Moore, this might be time for you to leave.
The Force Wave still troubles Sub-Administrator Moore. But you have regained control. What was the key? Hate. Really?
Is that really so surprising to you, Palpatine? It's a rhetorical, really, I'm sure.
In your past, your hate made you more powerful, but more reckless. You think now it gives you control.
Oh, and now he's surrounded.
I have learned. How to focus it.
What? Ah!
Then tell me, old friend, how does it feel to be betrayed by your own death troopers? Pew, 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 pew. You picked them out yourself.
Man, Vader doesn't care. He considers everyone in the galaxy to be expendable. I don't know what this angle of attack is.
But they obey my command, not yours. Indeed, without my approval. Your command no one and nothing. Now tell me.
I mean, it's true. All of his power and authority has been given to him by Palpatine. And that's always kind of how the master-apprentice relationship works on the Sith side. He's always like, I made you what you are. I can take it all away. Because it's kind of also an understood given that eventually the apprentice is supposed to rise up and try and kill the master. So of course he's going to like lord it over him in those moments. But look at him go! He's just deflecting. He is unconcerned.
Are you truly controlling your hate?
Oh my god, look at this. Just slicing and dicing. God, it makes me think of that app game, that Fruit Ninja. Just an endless stream of like bodies in front of him, and he's just... God. Sklang. Sklang is a great onomatopoeia, by the way. That is an excellent word. Troop ninjas, exactly.
Or does your hate control you? You still do not know yourself, or me. I know that hate leads to power.
Oh, damn. He's charging it up.
Then I suppose the only question is whose hate is greater.
I am suddenly concerned for Vader. Obviously, he's not going to die, but like, oh man, how you getting out of this one? You can crash it. You can crash a TIE Advanced X1 through the wall all day, but when it becomes force versus force and you're up against Palpatine, like, even someone as powerful as Vader has to falter in this moment and kind of hesitate because, like, damn. Aha! I knew it! Lord Vader's ship is contaminated. This is BZ-2 calling for an eradication strike on sector... Oh, he got so close.
Belay that command.
BZ-2, you're breaking up. What are the coordinates?
Everything is under control.
Oh, man. Oh, and look, they're working on the Death Troopers, too, because we know the Death Troopers were cybernetically augmented clone troopers originally, so they have a bunch of hardware in them that they can take advantage of.
You are strong. But I will always be stronger. And now you must decide. Will you continue your futile rebellion against me, while this droid plague infects your own troopers?
He keeps bringing up the angle of, like, these are your troopers. Like, Vader does not care about these troopers.
Even now, they're escaping while your back is turned. Pew, pew, pew. Graw!
Oh my god, Death Trooper dialogue? Hell yes. Oh god, just snapping all their... Oh, wow.
You call that strength? What are you doing with those disc droids, old friend? Collecting souvenirs, or hoping to get to the bottom of this dangerous droid plague? Look at you, fretting over innocence, turning your back on your enemy.
I mean, like, the things that Vader has experienced in recent history leading up to this arc has kind of softened him a little bit. Like, Palpatine's not wrong here. Think about Sabe and everything that happened with the Handmaidens, leaving Kitster and Wald alive. Like, all the things that he's been doing recently have totally softened his image. And this is Palpatine giving us kind of a meta commentary of, like, you need to get your ass back in line and be the villainous Vader that you're supposed to be, because we're about to lead into Return of the Jedi, dude.
There are no innocents in this place.
Oh, whoa. And look, even Palpatine was not expecting this.
Whoa! Those things infected the troopers! You can't!
Oh, nice. This is great.
Hello, flesh. Help! Nah! And goodbye. Jesus.
Absolute massacre.
So be it. Let me show you my hate.
Ouch time. Yes! Fucking chain lightning. We know he's got it.
The people are dying too. My advisors seem disturbed. Can you bear it? And can you bear everything else to come? The plague has spread into the city.
Jesus. Coruscant is getting... This is becoming like an absolute catastrophe. It's one thing for the Executor to go down. It's one thing for Home 1 to get compromised. But, like, all of Coruscant? This is huge.
The droids are killing already 100.
Activate Protocol 23, Sectors 35 and 36.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Hate has made you stronger, but I remain your master. Because I thrive on your hate.
Gee, look at this chaos out there. So this is Protocol 23. Just, oh my god, absolute firestorm down on the city blocks. This is horrifying. I mean, all the Imperial citizenry down there that's not getting, like, ripped apart by murderous droids is going to get cut down by their own, like, oh, man.
the more you hate me. The more any of them hate me. The stronger I become.
Jesus. And what a backdrop to this conversation. Just like errant lasers, just the absolute slaughter of innocents. And you know that if this was like animated or in live, you would hear the screams. Like they can hear the screams from where they're standing. And he just feeds on it. He just thrives on it. And then it all just goes up in fire.
The stronger I become. Jeez.
Raphaelienko is absolutely destroying it with these art pages right now. Like, this is just beautiful. And deadly. And horrifying, but beautiful.
Protocol 23. Complete.
Wow, Masameda actually has an inkling of a conscience. Look at his face. Like, he didn't want this. Like, Palpatine is absolutely unconcerned. Vader's like acknowledging in his head that innocence died, but also he finds a way to rationalize it for himself because that's classic Anakin behavior. But Masameda is just sitting here being like, wow, we are monsters. Like, what a bleak, just like dark, and you expect nothing less from Palpatine, right? One of the Legends novels, and of course now in this moment I'm forgetting exactly which title it was, but someone tells a story about the one time that they saw Palpatine. It's like a bunch of random citizens talking about it. And they said that he'd been gifted a chair made out of bones. It was made out of the bones of like political prisoners or something. And he it was like given to him as a gift, and he was like just like so gleeful about it, and like it was burned into this guy's memory, his like creepy homicidal smile seeing this chair covered in like bones and skulls. And that's this Palpatine. We're getting a glimpse into that Palpatine right now. Like absolutely yes, metal as hell, but also just like dark and twisted. And like it's one thing to be a mustache twirling villain, but to actually see the evil being perpetrated, like it helps you remember, like, this is a very, very, very bad dude.
Now you see. You cannot defeat him alone. You need me.
Keep. Is he crushing it, or what is happening? Oh, he didn't! Vader, you didn't do it. Oh my god. See, Vader is still hell-bent on this idea of usurping the Emperor, which is where his head was at in The Empire Strikes Back when he's talking to Luke, like, together we can defeat him and rule as father and son. And we know that by the time of Return of the Jedi, he's had a complete 180 and saying, I must obey my master, and there's no way to fight him, and I have to turn you into him, my own son. And we're still in that first mindset. We haven't had that ultimate switch happen for him yet. So, you know, all this rebellion, all these things that he's trying, all these tests, like pushing the boundaries and getting just like slapped back down by Palpatine. Like, is this worth it? It can't be worth it. Vader is not, like, he's very rash and he's very reactive, but even he has the wisdom to know that he's going to lose vital parts of himself in this process, he'll lose control of it. Why would Vader surrender control, even in his ultimate hatred for Palpatine? Like, he must know this is not a good idea. But damn. I have to say, Vader with the purple eyes goes hard, though. It's a pretty good look. It's a pretty good look.
So be it.
To be continued. Huh. Yeah, no, this is a hell of a team-up, and not one that I was expecting. That's for damn sure. Look at this. Look at this. It's like, he wasn't terrifying enough before. He wasn't enough of like a formidable monster badass. Now you've got to couple him with the droid Scourge. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see where this goes next. But this was a hell of an issue. I really liked getting this moment of just absolute realization that like Palpatine doesn't care about anything, and he's willing to kill any number of innocent people just to make a point. You know, in this case, it was to contain the Scourge. And was it effective? Did this effectively end the infection on Coruscant? We're probably not going to find out until a couple issues from now, but Like, my God, he just went scorched earth on, like, how many people just died? It's insane. Yeah, this was a fantastic issue. Really enjoyed this. We still have 2 more comics to read, and we're going to do those on the High Republic stream, which is coming up. There'll be more information about that coming. As soon as I pick a day, I'll be letting you guys know, so stay tuned on the Discord. That's where the announcements are probably going to be. Yeah, there's a link in the description of the Twitch page to the Discord server if you're not already on there. It's a great way to stay in touch. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. This is Comics with Katarn. Today we read Darth Vader issue number 40, and man, it was damn good. There is more comic goodness coming very soon, and as always, may the Force be with you.